I was. Like, I can't even fucking explain to you how fucking pumped I was to eat this fucking taco truck burrito, bro. You know what I mean? And you're wondering to yourself, like, well, back then, you know, bro, like, were you fat back then? Because, man, that's something a fat person would do. Hey, what's up, my cochinos and cochinas? I'd like to welcome you back to another fucking mukbang, gangbang, finger bang, do your thing. Today, we got something very, very especial going on. What you're wondering what the fuck is so especial for me to be so energetic and happy about? Well, I'm eating another fucking burrito, pause, and it's gonna be fucking delicious, all right? Carne asada con queso y crema, con crema y queso. No matter how you flip it, I'm still gonna dip it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get intimately involved with that in a second and show you what it looks like. Also, I got a Bang energy drink on deck. I'm not sponsored by Bang, but if they want to sponsor me, then go ahead and do so. So it's a purple guava pear flavored. Check that out. All done. I'm number one. So now I got to focus on hydration because it's hot as fuck now. Got to get my water in. Not sponsored by Hydromate either, but if you guys want to sponsor me. Anyways, today we're going to get intimately involved with this burrito, and I'm going to talk about the time that I went to a taco truck, and you guys aren't going to believe this shit at all. I'm going to talk about the time I went to a taco truck, and they ended up giving me Taco Bell instead. I'll let you know how that went down, you know, if I had to fuck anybody up after, and what I mean by they gave me Taco Bell, you know what I mean? Like, I'll let you know. So let's go ahead and get intimately involved with this. I want to give a shout out to Jaime Eats. He finally uploaded a video to his channel, so shout out to him. And go ahead and check this burrito out, homie. Look at that. I just dropped some asada. All right. I better just get involved because there's shit spilling all over the place, and the only thing that needs to be spilling all over the place is me. All right, so let's go ahead and open the salsa as well. Got this little mini salsa. I'm gonna go ahead and get it nice and bloody. Fuck yeah, homie. Check that out. I don't want to tilt it because I don't want it to spill all over the place because it ain't me. I'm the only one that needs to be spilling all over the place. I'm gonna say it twice. I said it twice, you know what I mean? You gotta fucking listen. Oh yeah. Fuck. All right. Nothing beats a legit taco truck burrito, homie. But just imagine that you're so fucking pumped up for the fucking taco truck. You're like, I'm gonna go get me a fat ass burrito, homie. All right? And you go, and they give you fucking Taco Bell, bro. How mad are you gonna be? Sometimes I just get the burrito with crema y queso because I don't need the extra rice and beans, you know what I mean? It becomes way too filling. But there's times where I do want the rice and beans, and if I do that, then I'll get it without the crema y queso because I don't need all that fat if I'm getting all those carbs. So I don't know. It's not really from a diet standpoint. It's more from a taste standpoint. I used to get my burritos fully loaded, you know, beans, rice, cheese, sour cream, hot sauce. But I found that when you add cream and cheese, it kind of goes unnoticed in a burrito like that. But if you add it to this one, it brings out the flavor of the asada. Now, if you have asada with rice and beans, that's already like a lot of carbs, you know what I mean? Adding cream and cheese is just overkill. What's your guys' opinion on that? How do you like your burritos? Some of you live in areas where there's no taco trucks, so you got to go to Chipotle or something like that. And I feel for you. Sad. It's a sad world to live in, but it'll do for now until you expand your horizons, aka spread your legs. All right, let me go ahead and get some water in. Sometimes the water ain't coming out fast enough. That's what she said. All right. All right, let's talk about the time that I went to a taco truck and got completely fucked over by some vatos who thought they were fucking funny by giving me a Taco Bell burrito. So, it was in the hot summer of 1997. I was very young. If you know my age, you can figure out how young I was. So it was 1997, and I just got out of school. And I was like, you know what? I want a taco truck burrito, homie, because I used to have to walk home. And I would stop by like Burger King and, you know, these fast food places. But at this day, I was like, you know, I need a fucking burrito. So, excuse me, I was walking home. And I saw this taco truck, and I was like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen those cartoons or those shows where somebody's in the desert and then they see water and they get there and it's fucking gone? That's kind of what, like me. I was in the desert looking for a taco truck, and I found one. It was like, you know, the sun was shining bright on it. It was fucking illuminated, highlighted and shit. Hella beams of light coming out of that motherfucker. It's like I had made it to the promised fucking land. So I get there, up to the taco truck. There's like 10 people ahead of me. This fucking shit was cracking. So I was like, oh, I know this is going to be good, homie. I know this is going to be good. All right. So I'm standing in line, and this is the $5, actually $4. Let's just say $5 just because it sounds like a well-rounded amount. This was the $5 for a taco truck burrito day. You know what I mean? This is when taco truck burritos are $5. Honestly, they were around $3.50. If you want crema y queso, it was around $4.50 or some shit like that, maybe $5. So anyways, that's neither here nor there nor anywhere. So I was in line. The line was going kind of slow and shit, but I didn't give a fuck, bro. I made it to the promised land. I was ready, right? So I get up, and they're like, what can we do for you? And I kind of like looked in there, and I was like, man, that looks like that one fool that I punched in middle school, bro. So there's some fool in the taco truck that looked like this dude that I, you know, socked in the face back in middle school. And, you know, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, you know, these many years later, this fool can't be tripping. And, you know, plus he was just like in a backdrop, and then everyone else was like these, you know, these adult vatos. So I was just like, yeah, you know, I'll take a carne asada burrito. They're like, you want a fully loaded, bro, everything? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, we got you. I was like, all right, bro. Paid them my $4.50. Waited. Sat there waiting. And my appetite was fucking, you know, not regenerating, but kind of like going to a new level. I was just like, fuck, bro, I'm so fucking hungry. This is going to be so fucking bomb. I started like, how do you say it? Not pumping yourself up, but something like psyching myself out. Yeah, I started psyching myself out like in a good way. Like, fuck, this is going to be so good. The asada is going to be tender. There's not going to be no fucking gristle, because I hate when they do that shit. You know what I mean? The rice is going to be fluffy and warm and shit. You know, the fucking beans, they're going to use whole beans, not refried beans, because when places use refried beans, it's fucking stupid and shit. They're going to use the whole fucking pinto beans, bro. Like we used to eat in the pinta, you know what I mean? I didn't think that because I was so young. Maybe did a couple years in YA, that was it. But anyway, juvenile hall. So I was pumping myself up. I'm like, the crema is gonna be like fucking, you know, cold out of the fridge. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like not too solid, like, you know what I mean, like some of the store-bought white sour creams, but it's gonna, you know, flow like the rivers of fucking the streams of heaven and shit. You know what I mean? You know, like I was pumped, bro, pumping myself up. Or like the fucking cheese, bro, is gonna be like freshly shredded from a block of cheese. You know, I almost came in my pants, bro. Like I was so fucking pumped for this fucking burrito, homie. Like I was fucking pumped, bro. I was like, I can't even fucking explain to you how fucking pumped I was to eat this fucking taco truck burrito, bro. You know what I mean? And you're wondering to yourself, like, well, back then, you know, bro, like, were you fat back then? Because, man, that's something a fat person would do. Like, yeah, bro, I was 280 fucking pounds in high school. So I was just fucking pumped up, bro. I was like, oh my God, bro, this burrito need to come, bro. Because I did. Now it's time for the burrito to come, you know, to me. So I was pumped. So I'm sitting there, I was like, man, the jalapenos are gonna be fucking juicy. Like, I'm gonna take a bite and it's just gonna fucking bust all over my mouth and shit, you know, no homo and shit like that. But man, I was just pumped. I really was, you know, the carrots and the fucking everything, bro. I was just in heaven. So let's get past that. So I'm pumping myself up to the fucking next level, bro. They're like, all right, Trejo, hey, your burrito's done. I go grab that shit. That shit is monstrous, bro. It's wrapped in foil, all pretty. The foil didn't even have no wrinkles in it, bro. It was like a fucking, you know, like they just like a sheet of foil. They knew how to fold that shit. Put it in the bag for me. They gave me all the fixings in like a fucking Ziploc bag. The jalapenos, the carrots, the fucking onions, you know what I mean? They even like threw a grilled onion in that bitch. I was so fucking pumped, bro. So I was so pumped that I was like, you know what? I want to eat this while I'm walking, but, you know, I don't want to spill any of it, you know what I mean? I don't really want to do all that. I want to go home and enjoy this fucking burrito. I want to enjoy every last fucking bite of this motherfucker, right? So I waited till I got home. Got home. Now, this is kind of like, just imagine, right? Like, you see this girl at the club, and she's hella fine and shit, or wherever you see her. You just see this fine-ass female, right? And you're like, man, she looks hella good. But you can't really tell what her body looks like and shit like that, you know what I mean? And you may not be tripping because you're like, oh, I like them thick or whatever. So she looks a little thicker, you don't really know, right? But then you get back, you undress her, and then like all the rolls just come fucking rolling out. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a big guy, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you assume one thing and you get another. You're like, she's like thick in all the right places, making all the right faces, when really she's holding rolls like a bakery. But you're like, fuck it, you know, we're already here, so let's just get it done. So that's what happened to me, bro. I got home, I unwrapped the burrito, bro. I was already fucking like, you know, ready to go. I unroll the burrito. That shit is monstrous, bro. It looks hella good. It has grill marks on it and shit, right? So I take a bite of that bitch, and I'm like, why does this taste like so tortilla-y? Meaning, like, it tasted like it had 3 or 4 tortillas. And that's all I was eating. I didn't taste anything else but tortillas. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, maybe it's just a place that they skimp on all the fucking ingredients in the middle. But once I get to the middle and I taste all the fucking deliciousness that is included in this burrito, then everything will be fine. So I make my way down to the middle, and then I start eating it. And then all the flavors start bursting into my mouth. But they aren't the flavors that I expected. I'm like, the fuck? I started tasting what tasted like Taco Bell, homie. I was like, the fuck, bro? Did they take 4 fucking tortillas and wrap a Taco Bell burrito in that motherfucker? They did. A steak burrito with like refried beans. It wasn't even that great. They didn't even, you know, that's all it had was just the refried beans and the steak. Now, I finished it because I was hungry as fuck. But I was disappointed, to say the least, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was fucking weird that they did that. And I assume it's because I, you know, punched that fool in the mouth, that he was just like, hey, let's play a trick on him. You know, I got Taco Bell for myself. His little bitch ass got Taco Bell, and he fucking owned a taco truck, and I know I say taco and taco interchangeably. He got a fucking Taco Bell lunch and brought it to a taco truck. Like, bro, what the fuck? That's why you got punched in your face, because you're a little bitch, you know what I mean? You're a little bitch. You're eating Taco Bell at your fucking taco truck establishment. So he ended up giving me that burrito. I don't know if he spit in that shit or whatever, or farted in it and shit. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, either way, I ate the whole fucking burrito. I was pissed. But for some reason after that, anytime I ever ordered Taco Bell, I used to always ask them if they could add like 3 or 4 more tortillas around the burrito, because I don't know, it's just kind of good like that, like extra thick, you know what I mean? Reminds me of myself from the waist down. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a little bit more of this burrito in, since I don't have to, you know, that was a bad memory, but at least I have the present and reality, which is a nice asada con crema y queso burrito. Burrito. No burritos, just tacos, no? No, burritos, homie. Love burritos. So anyways, you guys, let me know your best and worst taco truck experiences if you made it this far into the fucking video. And once again, I gotta give a shout out to the homie Jaime Eats, because he went from deleting all his videos, bro, to uploading again. And that's dope as fuck, bro. That's dope as fuck. That's everything I ever needed in a burrito. I had a busy morning this morning, so I didn't really get to eat breakfast. So this is like breakfast and lunch combined. Hey, and if they do it right, you pick the right place, they'll hook you up. You tell them asada con crema y queso. Instead of giving you the same amount of meat they would give you if they put rice and beans, they should put more meat. A lot of these places will charge you more because they're putting more meat, but hey, it's worth it. A couple more bites left. Yeah, this is gonna hold me out for a while. Woo! Hold on. Makes me forget about the past. By the way, I never saw that fool again. I never even saw that truck again. I don't know, you know, here today, gone tomorrow. There's part of me that's like, was I hallucinating? Like, kind of a trip. What do you guys think? All right, homies. Thanks for watching the video. Got to go about my day, and I know you got to go about yours. See you guys in the next one.